The Khan of Gods!
Okay, so what's good? Welcome. Today I want to talk about the Dyplay Urban Traveller. This active noise cancelling headphones from a company called Dyplay, and I believe these are the version 2.0. So this ones are a little better than the initial 1.0 version that they released, I believe, last year. So in this video, we're basically going to take a look at these headphones and find out if they're actually worth your $99. Now, jumping straight into it, I'm going to be completely honest and tell you my first 2 hours with these headphones were completely frustrating. Now, not because there was anything wrong with the sound quality of the headphones, but there were two problems. First of all, they just refused to connect to my computer, and then after a while, they just wouldn't connect to my phone anymore. And secondly, all the voice commands were in Chinese. Now, I have no problem with the Chinese language. The issue is I don't speak it and I don't understand it, so I'm not really sure what my headphones are saying, even though obviously I had a little bit of an idea what the headphones were saying to me. Still, it made no sense to pay $99 for headphones if they were going to be giving me a language or speaking to me in a language that I didn't completely understand. So I spent about 2 to 3 hours trying to figure out how to fix all these issues, and eventually I managed to get it right. The first thing that I did was sort out the connectivity issue, and I'm going to put instructions on the screen right now that are basically going to tell you how you can fix that as well if you end up having the same problem with the headphones. And the second thing that I did was I fixed the English language to Chinese language problem, and my headphones started to speak in English, albeit with a Chinese accent. Basically, you make sure the headphones are off, and then you hold them until they turn on and enter pairing mode. So basically the blue and the red light is flashing, and then you tap the power button once and then you tap it twice. Once you do that, the language automatically switches to English, and then you can switch it off and switch it back on, and you have your headphones in English. I really hope this helps somebody, because I realized this solution was not available on the Amazon page, and it's really important. Now, jumping straight into the headphones themselves, these headphones are beautiful. When it comes to design, these probably deserve some sort of award for quality of the design. They have this soft touch plastic finish to them, but it doesn't end there. The actual headband, the cushion on the headband has like this rubber soft touch plastic wrapping to it. I have not seen headphones do that before. This is absolutely beautiful, feels comfortable, and it just feels fantastic. As far as premium feelings go, for the price of $99, these headphones are absolutely worth it if for the design alone. Now, speaking about the sound quality, these are top 3 headphones, somewhere in the middle between the TreBlab Z2 and the 3-Bit Quiet Plus. These are fantastic. Although they cost a little more than those other 2 headphones, but I will very easily call this top 3 headphones under $100 that I can recommend to anyone. So as far as sound quality goes, they're not slackers. Now, the volume is a bit tricky though, because they don't get super loud. It's almost as though the volume has been controlled, or they have managed it to a point where you cannot get any distortion with the headphones. So these are basically zero distortion headphones, no matter the kind of music that you're listening to. As long as you're not cranking up the volume manually on your listening device, then this is going to give you a fantastic listening experience. Now, one of the biggest selling points for these headphones is going to be the active noise cancelling, and for the most part, they work fantastic. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you buy these headphones and you're traveling, you're on a plane, you're trying to get rid of cabin noise or whatever, and you turn on the active noise cancelling, you're not listening to any music, they do a fantastic job. They completely remove that rumble, all of that low end is just completely gone, and you're going to have a fantastic sleep if you decide to go to bed. The problem though is, if you're using the active noise cancelling and you're actually listening to music, it takes away too much of the bass for me personally to enjoy the music anymore. A lot of newer age active noise cancelling headphones have somehow found a way to fix that problem, but this particular ones, did not. They are basically extremely aggressive active noise cancelling headphones that actually do what they advertise to be doing. Sound quality wise though, without the active noise cancelling on, this are fantastic. Like I said, top 3 headphones that I've used under $100. Now, speaking a little bit about the physical bits of the headphones, on the right ear cup, you're basically going to get a power button in the middle, a plus and a minus button that's basically going to be for your volume and your skip track, previous track, whatever. You're going to get an LED indicator on top of the buttons, which is basically how you know when your headphones are on or if you're in pairing mode or something. And at the bottom of that, you're going to get a USB-C port that's going to be for quick charging. These headphones actually support quick charging, which is fantastic. Unlike the previous version of these headphones that would take 3 hours to charge completely, these headphones actually charge completely in about an hour or less, which is fantastic. In front of that, you're basically going to get a microphone, and this is going to be the microphone that you use for phone calls and yada yada yada. On the left ear cup, you're going to get an ANC switch, and I actually prefer ANC systems that use switches instead of buttons that you have to hold down or press or whatever, because this is a lot more reliable and you can actually see if your ANC is on or off. Under the ANC switch, once you flip it on, there's a green light that tells you that the ANC is on. That way you can know to remember to turn off your ANC when you're no longer using your headphones. Now, speaking about the battery life of these headphones are going to give you 22 hours of listening. I don't know if that's with or without the active noise cancelling on, but they advertise 22 hours and 22 hours is not bad at all. So even if it was going to be any less than that, you're probably going to be getting somewhere near 20 hours of listening with these headphones in Bluetooth mode, which is fantastic. You also get a 3.5mm jack at the bottom of the left ear cup, which is basically how you can use these headphones with the cable. Now, of course, cabled listening, if you have a high fidelity audio device that you're listening with, is always going to be better than Bluetooth listening. The volume, the performance, the drivers, everything is going to kick a little differently when you're listening with a cable. This is a universal fact, but these headphones actually come very close with the Bluetooth listening as well, so it's not bad. Now, my major gripe with these headphones, however, is going to have to be the way that they twist and fold and rest. Look at this. Now, when you basically put this around your neck and you want to rest them, they fold outwards, not downwards to rest on your chest, which is completely unacceptable for me. I feel like that is going to be inconvenient for a lot of people, but I guess it also helps that they have this nice right and left thing going on for them, and people get to see that flashy, nice looking right and left color that they included inside of the ear cups. Now, in any case, as far as design goes, these headphones are 10 out of 10. These are probably the first headphones that I've given 10 out of 10 as far as design. They just feel fantastic. Build quality is also really good. It's plastic, but it's high quality, premium, soft touch plastic, which is not something that you get every day from headphones under $100. Sound quality, these are also going to be a very solid 9.5 out of 10. They sound fantastic. I wish the volume was a little louder at times, but they sound fantastic and I cannot fault them for the volume alone. So ultimately, what do I think about these headphones? Would I recommend that you buy this? Absolutely 9 out of 10. I would definitely recommend them. I think they're fantastic headphones. I think you should absolutely buy them if you can afford them. If you're looking for active noise cancelling headphones and you're not buying the TrebLab Z2 or the Tribute Quiet Plus, this is probably the best budget under $100 headphones that you can buy, active noise cancelling, on the market right now. But the ANC is very aggressive, and this is important, pay attention to this. The ANC is very aggressive, so if you're going to be using the ANC with music on, expect to lose a lot of low end in your music, and if you're not using it with music on, then this is probably the best active noise cancelling headphones under $100 that you can buy right now. That was basically my verdict. Are they worth $99? Absolutely yes, go out and buy them right now. Do I recommend them? Yes, I do recommend them. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace.